Financial freedom before 30, the real story starting today. At 11 o'clock at night, a 24-year-old boy was sitting in his room. Money had arrived in his salary account, but seeing the screen his face fell. Money had arrived, and it was also almost gone. On his phone, there was an EMI notification, there was a food delivery bill, there was a credit card due, and there was a message about a friend's weekend trip. From the outside, life looked normal, but inside, a fear had settled. The fear was that if the job went away tomorrow, how many days would he be able to last? 1 month, 2 weeks, or just until the next salary? This very question starts the real story. The curiosity is, how do some people become strong in money matters before 30, while some people always feel broke despite a good salary? Financial freedom does not mean becoming a crorepati. It means your basic expenses, emergencies, family responsibility, and future goals are not stuck on the trust of any one salary date. This story is not of any one person. This is the story of every such young earner who is confident on the first date of the month and opens the calculator in the last week of the month. Financial freedom before 30 is not a magic formula. This is a chain of small decisions that are not visible daily, but slowly change your entire life. The very first decision is to recognize money as soon as it arrives. How much your income is matters, but even more than that, it matters where that income is disappearing. Budget sounds like a boring word, but this very thing is the map of your money story. Without a map, you just keep walking, and one day you find out that you have come far away from the destination. The easiest way to make a budget is to look at the month's income in 4 parts: necessary expenses, saving, investment, and lifestyle. If lifestyle comes first, then freedom will go to the very back. Write down rent, groceries, travel, bills, and basic needs first. Then look at every small expense in an honest way, because a financial leak always starts from small habits, not big expenses. Today coffee, tomorrow online order, the day after clothes in a sale, and then at the end of the month the question, where did the money go? This very invisible spending slowly eats away the strength of the future. A budget does not mean punishing yourself. A budget means giving work to your money in advance so that the role of every rupee is clear. Then comes the most important habit: saving first, spending later. Most people save the leftover money, but financial freedom people save first, then spend the leftover. Separating at least 20% as soon as salary arrives can be a powerful start. Even if the amount is small, the habit is big, because the beginning happens with discipline, not with numbers. If 20% feels difficult right now, then start with 5%. But make it automatic, so that your mood, friends, and market sale cannot weaken that decision. Saving is not just for increasing bank balance. Saving buys and gives you time. When difficulty comes, money does not remain just money, it becomes a breathing space. The name of this very breathing space is emergency fund. This fund is not a luxury, it is the seat belt of financial life. There is no benefit in searching for a seat belt after an accident happens. Your emergency fund should be equal to at least 6 months of necessary expenses. If the job is unstable, there are family dependents, or an EMI is running, then 12 months can give a better cushion. This money should stay in such a place where risk is low and can be found quickly when needed. Putting this in the stock market is not an emergency fund, it is leaving the emergency to the market mood. Now the matter comes to debt. A loan is not always bad, but a wrong loan can become the biggest brake on financial freedom. There can be a purpose in an education loan, home loan, or business loan. But credit card rollover, an expensive personal loan, and a loan taken for show-off sell your future income today itself. If you have high interest debt, then attack it seriously before starting investment. Because many times the interest of debt runs faster than the investment return. Do not consider a credit card as income. That is just a payment tool. If you do not clear the full bill on time, then that same convenience slowly becomes pressure. The real maturity of a young professional is visible only when they understand the difference between I can afford it and it is necessary. If freedom is needed before 30, one will have to save themselves from lifestyle inflation. As soon as salary increases, if the phone, bike, party, and travel get upgraded, but saving remains the same, then growth will look only on the outside. Make a rule for every increment. If salary increases, let lifestyle increase a little, but let saving and investment increase more than that. This very gap makes wealth. Now the question comes, should we keep saving only in the bank or invest it? The bank gives safety, but for long-term goals, money needs growth too. Investment does not mean blindly chasing returns. Investment means putting money in the right place according to your goal, time, and risk capacity. A mutual fund SIP is a popular path for young earners because a fixed amount can be invested every month in it. But every SIP does not give guaranteed returns because mutual funds are market-linked. The biggest strength of an SIP is discipline. Whether the market is up or down, you invest regularly, and with time, compounding gets the opportunity to work. The beauty of compounding is that in the beginning, growth feels slow, but as time increases, your money starts making growth not just on the principal, but on the old growth too. This is the reason why a small investment started at the age of 22 can many times be more powerful than a big investment started at the age of 32. But before doing investment, writing down the goal is necessary. Emergency fund, laptop upgrade, higher education, home down payment, retirement and travel, the time of every goal is different. Do not keep short-term goals money in a high-risk place. The money which is needed in 1 to 3 years, saving it from market volatility is wise. In long-term goals, equity exposure can help, but there should be a place for debt, cash and insurance protection in the portfolio too. Balance alone gives safety. Do not make the mistake of considering insurance as investment. The work of insurance is to save your family from a financial shock, not to show returns. If the family depends on your income, then term insurance can be necessary. A big life cover is found in a small premium, but before taking a policy, conditions should be read carefully. Health insurance is equally important too. A medical emergency can eat away several years of your saving, especially when you depend only on employer insurance. Employer insurance is helpful, but as soon as a job changes, the cover can change. A personal health cover adds independent safety to your financial planning. Now there is another fear, digital fraud. Today money remains not just in the wallet but in apps, UPI, net banking and trading accounts too. Therefore, cyber safety is included in financial freedom too. Do not take KYC, nominee, password, OTP, and bank alerts lightly. A careless click can put months of your saving into danger. Stay careful of any investment link, Telegram tip, WhatsApp stock call or guaranteed return message. The shortcut to become rich quickly often becomes a long path to lose money. For financial freedom, just reducing expenses is not enough. Increasing income is equally important too, because in a limited salary, the speed of every goal becomes limited. Your first income can come from a job, but the second income comes from a skill. Extra earning can be made from writing, editing, design, coding, sales, teaching, consulting, or content creation. Starting a side income does not mean building a business empire immediately. In the beginning, a weekend project is enough too, if it is increasing skill, portfolio, and market understanding. In the digital world, blogging, YouTube, affiliate marketing, and online courses are options, but patience is needed in these. First value is made, then trust is made, then income comes. A mistake a lot of people make. As soon as extra income comes, they make it an extra spending. The best use of side income is in debt payoff, emergency fund, and investment acceleration. Career growth is included in financial freedom too. If your main income is not strong, then the saving rate will naturally remain limited. Every year ask yourself, how will my market value increase? Which skill can make me valuable from replaceable? This very question can change your salary trajectory. Buying courses is not growth. Completing a course, making a project, showing results and doing negotiation is growth. Knowledge becomes money only when it is visible in execution. Networking is a hidden asset too. Good people, good mentors, and the right circles many times show that opportunity which is not found on job portals. But along with money, character is necessary too. The person who cannot manage 10,000 rupees today will not suddenly become disciplined even at a 1 lakh rupees salary. Financial habits are made before income. Therefore, whether a student, fresher or early professional, today's small decision becomes the big confidence of the future. Do not keep family responsibility separate from planning. If parents depend, there is siblings' education or there is a medical history in the house, then your financial plan should be realistic. Updating a nominee, organizing documents and managing passwords safely sounds boring, but in a crisis, these very things save the family from wandering. Tax planning is a part of wisdom too. Just doing panic investment in March is not planning. It is better to take a decision seeing the regime, deductions and goals at the very beginning of the year itself. Options like EPF, PPF, NPS and ELSS are made for different needs. In these, lock-in, risk, tax treatment and liquidity are different, therefore do not make a decision just on a friend's advice. NPS is a retirement-focused product, not a place to park short-term money. Similarly, equity funds can help in wealth creation, but they demand patience and risk tolerance. If you take a financial advisor, do not stop just by asking for the return. Ask them for fees, risk, exit rules, tax impact, and the worst case scenario too. Free advice sometimes turns out the most expensive. The person who does not know your full income, expenses, debt, and goals cannot make a perfect plan for you. Now, there is an emotional side of freedom too. Fear, guilt, and comparison regarding money can weaken your decisions. Do not break your budget seeing an Instagram lifestyle. Someone's vacation, car, or cafe photo does not tell their full financial reality. The path of financial freedom is quiet. People will not see your SIP, emergency fund, insurance, and debt payoff, but in the future, those very things will make you strong. Retiring completely before 30 is not practical for everyone. But getting financial control before 30 is absolutely practical. Control means if you do not like the job, you do not become desperate. If an emergency comes in the house, you do not break. If an opportunity comes, you do not stop because of cash. Make a simple target. First reduce debt, then make an emergency fund, then protect insurance, then start regular investment, then increase income. Problem comes on reversing this order. Without an emergency fund, investment has to be sold. Without insurance, saving breaks. Without a budget, income vanishes. Do a money review every month. Just 30 minutes. How much came, how much went, how much was saved, how much was invested, and which expense became a regret. Do not judge yourself in this review. Just see the truth. Money does not like lies. The faster you see reality, the faster improvement starts. Financial freedom is not a trophy of any one day. This is that feeling when even before salary arrives, your mind remains calm. That feeling comes when you have a plan, when spending is in your control, when investment is automatic, when the emergency fund stands separate. And the biggest thing, when you start understanding money not as a thing to impress but as a tool to make freedom. Before the age of 30 years, if you make this shift, then the direction of your life can change. Perhaps you may not become rich immediately, but you will stop remaining weak. The start of the story happened with that boy who was fearing even after salary. But the end of the story does not happen in fear if he takes a small step today. Because financial freedom does not start from any big inheritance, lucky trade, or viral success. It starts from that day when you stop running from your money. Open the budget today. Transfer a saving. Write a debt plan. Do an insurance review. Start work on a skill. Perhaps nothing may look changed from the outside, but inside a new strength will start building. And this very strength will change your choices into freedom in the coming years.
If this video has taught you something new, or if you feel this information should reach more people, don't forget to like and share the video. Your small share can become valuable and useful information for someone else. If you have any questions related to this topic, or if you would like to share your opinion with us, be sure to write in the comment box. We read every question and suggestion from you, because your feedback inspires us to create better content. And if you want to keep receiving such interesting and reliable information about business, the economy, and the world in the future, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel GRT Business and also press the bell icon so that you get notifications of every new video directly. At GRT Business, we always strive to provide you with accurate, balanced, and reliable information. Our news and analysis are prepared based on information obtained from various news agencies, public sources, and public opinion. We make every effort to verify and validate each fact as much as possible. But in case of any possible error or dispute, the responsibility lies with the respective sources. Our only aim is to present you with a correct and trustworthy perspective so that you can understand any topic better.